where were you when you lost your virginity?
Oh, yeah.
Was it raining? Were there candles? Was it sensual? Maybe you were by a fire. Or you made love in a Peugeot somewhere in France. But if you said at a bus stop with a homeless woman, then your name is John Woo, and this story is about to get a lot more fucked up.
Please don't be pregnant.
We belong in suburbia.
Meet Andrew and Luke, two high school seniors.
Stop and say the pledge.
Going through a bit of a rough time.
Dude, I hate school.
Luke spends his senior year listening to gangster rap by day and taking care of his alcoholic mother at night.
Just gotta finish cleaning off my mom's barf and I'll be right there.
Andrew, on the other hand, likes to keep his personal life close to his chest.
Your family life, your house. I don't know how many parents you have, if you even have parents.
Andrew was going through a bit of an identity crisis, so when he reads the first few pages of Catcher in the Rye, his solution is to do his best Holden Caulfield impersonation.
I don't like dwelling on the past. That's all behind me now.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
And then there's John, the hopeless romantic with a childlike naivete.
Our dicks are about to get super wet.
Well, your wish is my command. Toodles.
John is hopelessly in love with his high school drama teacher.
I could take her out to a dinner. I could take her and give her champagne.
I was about to do that.
Compounding the problem are John's strict adoptive parents, who happen to be Asian. Luke blames the school for John's infatuation with his teacher, and when Andrew finds out the school is banning The Catcher in the Rye, the duo devise a plan to get back at the institution with the best idea two teenage boys can come up with.
Oh.
What do you think, dude?
Don't fuck with us. Catching the Rye shouldn't be banned.
Look, it's a big black dick jizzing all over the school. Like it's fucking the school.
That was his contribution.
That's really awesome, guys. You guys are awesome.
Add something.
Do you want to add something?
Wings and eyes, and it's happy. It's an angel watching over everyone.
Looks like a bird.
What's going on in here?
Whoa.
Are y'all doing the graffiti? I saw you stick something in your pocket against the wall. Okay.
Look, who drew this cute little angel here? It's nice. Nice little.
I drew the angel.
I got you right there.
This lands the trio in hot water,
I'm extremely disappointed in your behavior.
getting them suspended from school for the rest of the week.
I'm the lead in the play. Romeo.
That will be taken care of. Your teachers will be informed. Debate is over.
Oh, sir.
Walk courteously and quietly to your lockers. We'll see you on Monday, and this will all blow over.
Famous last words, as they say, because Andrew and Luke see their suspension as an opportunity for a 5-day vacation.
Listen, dude, we're hitting the road and you're gonna taste pussy for the first time.
Oh. Well, I'm supposed to be grounded, guys.
Fuck that, alright? We're gonna go experience the real world Holden Caulfield style. It's gonna be awesome.
You know, she'd probably let me go if I took the Wu Family Survival Kit.
Alright.
That night, the boys head out to a seedy motel where they get a room for the rest of the week with the goal of getting John laid once and for all.
You gotta start busting nuts, man. Left and right.
Oof, that sounds really painful.
And just like that, we've got the perfect formula for a standard teen sex comedy. Right?
Awesome.
Miss Nipple, I will not do this.
Well, that's not this movie.
Look at it. What does it say to you?
The graffiti in the bathroom sets off a chain of events that frames the boys as potential shooters.
This is clearly a gun of some kind. Glock or a 9 Desert Eagle. This one's missing a leg because he's been shot so much. Right. And it didn't all come together until I looked what they wrote here. At school, they're gonna shoot the school.
And what follows is perhaps the most bizarre and twisted loss of virginity story in cinematic history. There's hookers, homeless people, drug addicts, meth dealers, forced gay oral sex,
I sucked dick for crack.
and violent confrontation. There's assault, murder, masturbatory Russian roulette, and a whole lot of vomit. There's the attempted disposal of a body, and even a pregnancy scare.
Oh, shit,
Oh my
dude.
god, it smells so bad. That's just vomiting. She's just vomiting because she's sick.
She has morning sickness, John. Think about it. You just had sex with her. Now she's throwing up at 3 a.m. in the morning.
And it's fair to stop here and say that these are some of the dumbest kids in the history of cinema.
There's a pregnancy test. We always have a pregnancy test.
In the Woo Family Survival Kit, you got a pregnancy test?
How else are you supposed to survive? Do you know how to work this?
I definitely know how to use this. Okay, now I'm gonna need you to hold still and say aw.
We're talking offensively stupid.
Let's pack this shit up and let's hit Buckner's abortion clinic.
Yeah. Bag your bitch and let's roll.
John, this lady's too old to have a baby.
Like LRC Forrest Gump level dumb.
She doesn't produce eggs or anything anymore.
Women lay eggs? Wait. Are you sure?
I'm positive. She's like 100 years old or something.
And while the tone of the film is mostly lighthearted, it's important to convey the darkness of the subject matter. Because this movie has an edge to it like no other in the teen sex comedy subgenre.
I've never held one of these before.
It's my top favorite though.
Which leads to some genuinely disturbing sequences.
Holy shit!
But even the darkest moments
I don't want you to be pregnant.
are played for laughs.
Oh, please don't be pregnant.
In fact, the humor in this film is the only thing keeping it from being an incredibly dark coming-of-age drama.
You're gonna wanna hold her hair back as she throws them into the toilet. I do it with my mom all the time. It's gonna keep the vomit out of her hair and she'll really appreciate it in the morning. I'm sorry, dude. Don't apologize, guys. It's a helpful tip.
And this is the real secret to the movie's formula, because it's fucking
I
hilarious.
have helped you score all the weird old women that you've been after. I know how you like them old.
This is called a cream pie, and that's where the guy shoots his load inside of the girl.
Does that get the girl pregnant?
I mean, maybe, but once you bounce, it's not really your problem. John, you're pro-life, right?
Yeah.
And you would be
Pro-abortion.
And you're pro-abortion. So somewhere in the middle is pro-choice.
I'm unfamiliar.
He actually lost his virginity to a homeless woman.
That's a story I'll tell my grandkids.
You can't even find your mouth. You have so much hair.
Once you're in, okay, you want to sort of take a grip right at the hips and then.
Found your mouth again.
Yeah, right? So like I'm tonguing your pussy right now.
You're gonna have to stop fucking being Holden Caulfield. I'm not Holden Caulfield.
You're still reading that? Dude, they banned that book.
Catcher in the Rye? That's ominous. I don't read, but people are talking stories.
You want to know why we brought you along? Honestly, so we wouldn't seem gay, okay? Because the two of us in a motel room together, that'd be pretty fucking gay.
Now it's 3 of us, and you're being the gayest one.
She can't be your girlfriend until you fucked her. That's how relationships work.
What time do you get finished with work? What time do you get off?
Who can make your genitals tingle with delight?
I'm a sophomore in high school.
Okay.
I'm gonna need your panties.
So about 3?
Flick her bean, bro.
You like drug addict or what?
But make it counterclockwise.
Don't forget.
I haven't gotten into hard drugs yet, but I'm totally planning on it. You've never been to a bar? There are bars near my house. There are bars near your house. Your mom goes all the time. Hey, fuck you. My mom drinks at home.
He literally did somersaults inside of me with his stick.
That is a powerful image.
Take them as a gift. I can't wear them anymore. They're completely soaked.
Now, to say any more would be giving too much away,
Bye, boys.
because this video is just a taste of the filth that's put on screen. And I promise you, this isn't just hype.
Hey, fuckers, you ready to fuck?
Not each other.
You guys got boners?
If you search darkest teen comedies, the results you get alternate between high school comedies that aren't very dark and teen dramas that aren't funny at all. And this revelation truly emphasizes how singularly unique Bindlestiffs is. Sure, it's a raunchy teen sex comedy.
This girl was, among other things, doing lines of my own shit off of my dick.
But it's so dark and gritty that it transcends the genre, creating its own mutated subcategory in the process. Bindlestiffs is like if Superbad had a baby with Shameless, and then it was raised on a strict diet of bath salts and crack. But what makes this film truly remarkable is that it was made by two teenagers.
I'm Andrew Edison. And I'm Luke Lofton. And we are the dudes behind Bindlestiffs.
Andrew and Luke, who play themselves in the film, started writing Bindlestiffs while Andrew was still in high school.
When I set out to make my first feature, I was a senior in high school. I had a horrible case of senioritis. Dude, I hate school. And I was like, fuck school, I'm done. Like, this bullshit.
Andrew had been making short films for years by that point, so he brought in friend and frequent collaborator Luke Lofton to help him write the film, as they share similar sensibilities.
I decided to make this movie because I think schools suck and I think no one should be educated. I just like to second everything that you just said. School sucks dick, dude.
Together, they brought in their formerly fat friend from middle school, John Carna, to act in the film.
I was actually in Andrew's first short film ever. You want to talk about your first short film?
I'd like to talk about mainly how fat John was in middle school. You know the Pillsbury Doughboy? I can imagine that with red hair.
A lot of that is an exaggeration. I was portly, but
triple bypass.
With the main cast rounded out and Andrew directing, filming began in 2010, using fellow classmates and even teachers as supporting characters.
Miss Nipple? Miss Nipple? Miss Nipple, please don't touch me.
The story itself was written by Andrew and Luke, with the rest being left up to the actors on the day of shooting.
Luke and I wrote an intense outline, and that sort of went over each beat in the scene, but all the dialogue itself was improvised. We wanted it to sound like real kids, real teenagers. We just wanted the dialogue to feel really natural, and so we shot 200 hours of footage.
Andrew and Luke spent $20,000 in the next 2 years revising, reshooting, and editing the film, all the while attending college in 2 different states. When the burden of making a feature film while being a full-time student became too much, the pair dropped out of college.
School sucks dick, dude.
And whittled down their 7 terabytes worth of footage and started submitting it to film festivals. And that's when Slam Dance called. 2012 saw the trio whisked away to Mormon Country on a cloud of steamy hot tub air. There, the film premiered at the Slam Dance Film Festival, where it got rave reviews, and went on to win the Audience Award for Best Narrative Feature.
This means so much to us, and we'll put this right next to our bong, so thank you.
This caught the attention of professional Comic-Con crasher and human jug handle Kevin Smith, pre-weepy anorexic phase.
It is I, Kevin Smith, from all those terrible Jay and Silent Bob type pictures. I'm here to tell you about a funny movie for a change, man. It's called Bindlestiffs.
2012 saw a perpetually stoned Smith sniffing around the indie film scene like a truffle pig, hoping to find and distribute films that captured the raw and subversive dialogue-driven content that was a hallmark of his early career.
And this is a wonderful fucking comedy, like hysterically funny, but also fucking really original, man, and that's tough to do in this day and age. It's a very funny movie, so hysterical, in fact, that I bought it, and I'm presenting it to you under our new banner, Smodcast Pictures Presents, man. Go check out Bindlestiffs.
And just like that, Bindlestiffs took the world by storm. Well,
sorry.
Sort of.
Getting over a cold.
Smith took the film on tour across the US, hosting screenings and getting it into the hands of critics, who were actually pretty receptive. With many drawing comparisons to Superbad.
Before you compare John to Michael Cera, you gotta watch the film, because in the film, John does things that Michael Cera would never, ever be willing to do. And his trust in me as a director really meant a lot when it came to getting him to do incredibly fucked up shit.
I got punched in the face just now!
He's a great kid, even though he's a pussy. And he was fat in middle school.
And the comparisons were apt, just not fully representative.
In a way, it was sort of a response to movies like Superbad. Hollywood's depiction of high school, we felt like, they got close, especially with Superbad, but they never really nailed it, and our goal was to make a film that felt a little bit more true in terms of what our generation is like.
We love each other now, and she's one of her, she's homeless!
And also, there's Hollywood dirty, and then there's really fucking dirty. And so we tipped towards really fucking dirty.
Sex, turns out, is exactly how I pretended it always would be.
And that's the story of Bindlestiffs. You'd think an award-winning Kevin Smith-toted satire with a premise as uniquely American as a graffiti dick being mistaken for a gun threat would have an impact on the culture, or at least become a cult classic. But as it stands, the film sits at a measly 4.5 on IMDb, with only 600 votes. Now, I could go through some of the reviews, but I'll leave that to Andrew and Luke.
We're actually here to read reviews for our film.
Some thoughts from fans.
And I'll leave you with this. Bindlestiffs deserves more than a 4.5.
I made an account just to warn people of how bad this movie is.
On originality alone,
I thought she was raping him!
the film deserves more credit.
This movie made me feel more gay than Bruno.
3 teenagers making an award-winning feature-length film should count for something.
This movie is more like a high school film production, and therefore probably only can be enjoyed by those involved in the making of it. That's a very limited audience.
Yeah, that's maybe 20 people.
And Kevin Smith promoted it himself, so you know it must be good, right?
Kevin Smith, you should be ashamed of yourself for putting your name on this.
But if for no other reason, check out Bindlestiffs for its wonderful characters.
Terrible movie. I found the characters repellent.
In all sincerity, it's absolutely worth the $2 it costs to rent on Amazon Prime. And if you, like me, prefer your humor dark, sick, and twisted, then I can virtually guarantee you'll love this movie.
What a weird couple of days.
I go whenever.
Alright, yeah, okay. Never heard this song before. This is street.
Over while I'm smoking crack. A blue thing happens all through my fucking gas. Black bitch on the street. Another cracker witness.
Whoa!
Shooter in the teeth.
She ain't messing with you. Shooter there!
Dick and a Coke 45.
That's right.
Bitch, I'm about to pile drive.
Yeah, pile drive!
In my 20-inch wheels. It's a hate crime. Show Whitey how it feels.
What?
That's gonna kill another fuck top, nigga.
Whoa, okay.
Straight to wives right in front of them. Bust one, kill two, pop a chubby, fuck another one. Caucasian blood running down their faces. Cop killers back, they don't want off the races. But every time that your ancestors with me.